Hello, everyone. Welcome to Harv's World, where we are back in the Yukon and getting ready to do some serious logging operations here. Serious. We have picked up a new piece of equipment, this big old cat skidder. This should help us significantly with our logging. Andrew Baxter, welcome to the stream. So happy to have you as always. It's always good to see Andrew. The only one checking in so far, but I'm sure there will be others. I hope there will be others. It's kind of important. Caveman is off right now. He is going to be selling probably the last batch of firewood we're ever going to do. Well, not the last batch, but we're going to transition off of firewood here very soon. Because, well, we've got real logging equipment now. He's off there selling that off as we speak. And Sharko, unfortunately, is not going to make it today. Sharko will not be with us, so it's just me and Caveman. You're stuck with the two of us crotchety old men. We have some good money coming in off that firewood. Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Boring Man 24, welcome to the stream. First timer, huh? Well, hopefully you'll find something you like about what we're doing here. Yukon River Valley, if you didn't know, I think that's fairly obvious at this point, but sometimes you never can tell. Bradley Powell, good to have you here, man. I know you're excited about this map, Bradley, so hopefully you'll get to see something you're interested in today. Now, we do have a full-scale gold mining operation for anybody who's new, but unfortunately, we got blasted with some serious winter weather up here, and life became a little bit miserable. I have to admit, a lot of bit miserable, actually. So we are transitioning right now into, well, we had just enough money to buy this logging operation, and we were pretty short. I think we just made about 70 grand on firewood, cutting up some of the old trees that are floating around out here. And I have to tell you guys, Caveman and I, both of us actually didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so we are a little bit fatigued going into this today, so I want to be honest with you up front. If we're not our usual chipper selves, wake us up. Tell us something interesting and exciting. And I guess that's really our jobs, but you know, we rely on you guys too sometimes. So
Flip the script today.
flip the script. There you go. That's a good idea. And yeah, I was being remiss and didn't tell Caveman to check in and say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
I would ask. I don't know the situation, but there are a couple of people who are regulars to Harv's World and my Discord, and I would ask you to keep them in your thoughts and prayers. I don't want to, you know, share anything that they would prefer to keep private or anything, but there's at least one person that I know of that could really use some well wishes, and potentially another. No, Bradley, I have not. I thought you told me you knew how to make fields, bud. And we won't be able to make fields right now because we've got all this snow on the ground. No farming for the next little bit anyway. Come on, Skidder. Oh, yeah, I should probably turn it on. That might help, wouldn't
Yeah, that might help.
it? Maybe a little bit. Andrew says, "Howdy, caveman."
Howdy, Andrew.
It keeps telling me that I can't winch and I have to turn the logging winch on first, even though I've got the logging winch on, so I don't know what's going on there. Oh, there it goes. Oh, really? That's what you're gonna do to me? Fine. So it took the first log and detached my chain from everything.
What?
Well, I was hauling 4 logs into the sawmill, and when it took the first log, it detached everything. So I have a feeling, a sneaking suspicion it's going to happen all the time. Every time one comes in, everything's going to detach.
Yeah, you need to have them all kind of bunched up tight.
Well, that's what I've got the blade for. I'll just
And when you have them spaced out too far, you're detaching your winch, but you've still got, you're attaching your winch to the one that's closest to you, and your chains are the rest, holding on to the rest of them.
right.
You're just chained together, so you got to chain them together a little bit closer.
Yeah, they were spread out, and I was trying to be lazy. Let's be honest about it. I was trying to do it all at the same time. Hey, Mohammed, how you doing,
Uh,
man? We're doing okay. We're doing
hey,
okay.
yeah, we're doing pretty good. Just a little fatigued, but we're all right.
Great minds think alike, Bradley. That's what I was just doing. Pushing the logs. Oh. The good thing is, this skidder doesn't seem to mind the snow as much as some of our other vehicles, so I'm still learning the controls on this thing, though. My control, there it is. My controls don't always work the best on a good day, so um, with all this snow, we're kind of limited in what we can accomplish right now. We've got logging and more logging. So, but we're gonna, hey, tree, stop. I'm gonna end up getting myself killed by this tree.
Don't do that.
I know, right? I can't even get a good angle on it to debranch it. Did we ever decide, do we need to debranch these things to take them into this, or does it matter?
Yes, we do.
Alright. I figured you were going to say.
So is it a storm coming in, Harv, or are you using my internet today?
I think I'm using your internet today, dude.
There's your answer, Andrew.
Yes, apparently I'm on Caveman's cup and a string today. I still can't help but wonder if that doesn't have something to do with Discord.
I don't know. I don't know.
That makes two of us. Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm going back, reading back through chat. If Boring Man is still around with us, he said he watched all the back episodes to get caught up, so that's cool. Hey, Vivid LOL, or Vivid LOL, or however you pronounce that. Yeah, hey, no problem. I'm glad we were able to get you set back up. I was pretty sure that we could. I've never heard of that happening before, where your game crashes and then it just completely deletes your save game, but luckily we were able to use that old data and get you restored again, so outstanding. Reload the whole YouTube page, Bradley. Try that. We're almost there. That's the word I was looking for. Refresh.
Yeah, sometimes that happens, and it's a YouTube end thing.
And some year this map will load. It does. It's a massive map with a lot going on, so it takes a long time for my computer to get it back up sometimes. My apologies for the delay, and we're going to have to do a whole bunch of hopping around to get back where we left off. Good. All right, Bradley, we got you squared away. Come on, game. There you go. Yes, I'm back at our campsite now. I have to. Hey, G-Meister, how you doing, man? It's been good having you in Discord, by the way. One of the newest members of the Harvestville Discord. getting back into the game after a fairly lengthy hiatus, as I understand it. So, and we'll have a brief interlude here while Caveman gets back into the game also. So that's the way these things work. If you guys haven't done multiplayer before, we'll hit the synchronizing data with other players at 10%.
Synchronizing data simulator.
Yes, for at least 30 seconds or so. I don't think it's storming here today. Although, man, we've had some nasty storms lately. The red camper is one that Caveman picked up. Where did you find your camper, Caveman?
The off-road rugged red camper was found in a Facebook group. It is one of the private mods that I was talking about. And no, it does not have a sleep trigger in it. That camper was built about 3 or 4 days after the release of the official in-game mod hub. So it's an older one.
The mobile sleep trigger thing is very new. It's like, what, 2 weeks old maybe?
If that.
It took people that long to figure out just even how to do it. Because up until just a couple weeks ago, everybody that I ever talked to about it said mobile sleep triggers are impossible. They can't be done. And I said, well, that doesn't make sense, but whatever. But now they are possible, and you're starting to see a little bit of other stuff come out with them. So, like somebody's already built a semi-truck with a sleeper in it, which I know Bradley very much likes. Come on, where are you at? Okay. Alright, well, I guess what I'll do at this point then is just start dragging these in. It's so far away I can't tell if it's winching or not.
And
there it goes.
Apparently I'm lagging pretty hard.
Is it being caused by the winch?
No, I don't think so. I'm still trying to load in the map. There was no snow, and then all of a sudden there was snow everywhere.
Oh, I see. Nice.
And because of that, I couldn't see the road, and I ended up missing my turn.
I was about to say if you don't think we'll need your truck today, but then I realized we're going to need your truck today, so I was going to just say just hop on over to the sawmill, but I don't think that's an option right now. That looks pretty good, actually. As mods go, I like the mods that have these winches on them. I used it quite a bit on Off the Grid. It really is good for logging if you have limited equipment. Now, obviously, this is a much bigger one, but there's a small one that you can put on any tractor called the Tajfun, Tajfun, and it's very, very handy. It's a little bit weird the way that one log is being pulled. So we'll do this.
My lag's gone down significantly since most of the map is loaded for me now.
Well, that's good. Oh, all but one. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. I'm gonna have this whole island cleared before you even get back, caveman.
Probably.
Except for the stumps. The reason we decided to clear the island first, if you hadn't guessed, is simply because we want to do it while the water's frozen. I mean, once the snow goes, we're still going to continue logging up here, just not as often. Caveman was very insistent that we get this island cleared as soon as possible.
Well, we want to get all the lumber out of there we can.
Absolutely.
And if it's not frozen over, we can't exactly get out there to drag them back, so...
I don't. Anybody know what G Meister's talking about? Something popping up, welcoming him to the live stream?
No idea what he's talking about.
Yeah, I've never had that. Is it a mobile thing? No, because I've viewed on mobile before too. And hey, Mouse, how you doing? Good to have you here.
Welcome to the insanity.
And Lifehawk has decided to make an appearance. Welcome to the stream. One more. Last tree on the island. There's Sharko dropping in at least in chat.
Hey, Sharko.
How's it going, Sharko? Come on. There, finally. Jeez Louise. I'm going to end up skewering the back of my head here. I attached to this log in a very strange place. Oops.
You didn't screw up big time, did you?
No, it was just I for some reason had it attached. What happened was the tree was like down in the snow, so I was just looking for any target I could get on it. Oh, there
The
he is.
island clear? No, there's still stuff on the island.
Now there's one tree that I have to pull off, and that's the only thing left on the island other than tree stumps. So if you want to attach my winch to that tree stump, I'll pull it over to the tip-in point. Or can you not attach it?
I can't attach it right now.
Oh, that's funky.
There it goes.
Oh.
I got it. I got it.
Maybe I had to get out of the thing or something.
I don't know if it was too close, or you might have been too much terrain in the way. And it let me clear that stump. Okay, so where you want to start pulling logs from now? Maybe this other one out here on this little island?
Isn't there just like one tree out there?
Yeah, there's one tree out here.
I think that's kind of it for the water-bound trees.
Um, there you go. Let her rip.
Grip it and rip it. Now, do we want to keep working out here? I mean, we've got mass quantities of trees up on the other side of the sawmill, so do you want to go up there?
I don't know. Do you want to start with the natural, or do you want to start with the obviously planted?
Yes.
You don't care then. Okay.
Well, I was thinking over here. I think towing across that bridge is going to be a big challenge.
Okay.
What do we got cleared for snow? I mean, we can pull the trees out of the snow, so that's no big deal. Do we go down the line, or do we just...
I mean, we could go down the line. I can clear a path.
Well, we're just getting started, boring man. Just getting started, so we're not entirely sure. Although we might run into an issue where we can't replant, if that's what you're talking about. For the most part, we're probably going to just be clear cutting. This version of the map has over 100,000 trees on it, and Mouse was just telling me today that the new version, the 2.4 version, has over 150,000 trees on it. You gonna
I can't blow snow?
Control I?
Oh, yeah.
If you're just trying to cut through the middle, you might do better with the V plow. Or maybe not. Let's go see what we've got working for us so far. Well, we've got a couple of pallets of barrels. We've got only one pallet of longwood and a whole bunch of split wood, which is pretty much junk. I mean, we'll still sell it, but it is pretty much junk. Bradley was asking, I guess it's on the ramp here, do we have to add anything to get the sawmill to work? Yes, this sawmill needs wood chip, straw, or coal to operate, so we are going to have to chip some wood from time to time. Although, that does remind me.
I already moved the chips out of there.
Oh, so we're going through a lot of wood chips, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Rusty, how you doing, man? Good to have you here, as always. Well, if that's the case, then while you're working on this, I'm going to cut a tree and drag it over and turn it all into wood chips. Beware. Dead tree
We got a
walking.
forestry cage on this tractor for a reason.
That's a good thing. And Sharko's not even here to wreck a truck today.
That's right, he's not.
So we have to do something to fill in for him.
That's a whole lot harder than you think.
Not in the TLX. I just hope this sawmill industry, as opposed to a standard sawmill, there's a tree there, man.
I know.
There we go.
You said we needed to do something. I was trying to do something. It just didn't work.
Yeah. Rusty's got the truth of it. It's not a forestry cage. That's a Sharko anti-roll cage.
Well, I don't know if it's Sharko proof.
It may not be. Alright, let's make some wood chips. I don't think this is turned on at the moment, though. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of unusual. We need to make wood chips to make our sawmill run. It seems.
Well, I mean, it could run off of coal, but we don't exactly have any of that either.
No, we are not mining coal yet. We'd rather mine gold. We'd rather be mining gold right now, if I'm completely honest, but it's so cold up here. I mean, it's only 7 degrees Fahrenheit, for the love of God. We can't run the wash plant, so this is one of the things I really hope they fix in FS22 is the carrying physics. The fact that, you know, you're walking and you turn and something goes flinging out of your hands drives me a little bit bonkers sometimes. Hey, at least they sold us a good wood chipper with this sawmill.
Right.
This thing chews them up, man.
Yeah, you got that right.
We do not own any of the coal mines yet, Rusty. We own a lot of property, but we do not have coal yet. That's going to be something that we're probably going to rely on our gold mine to get us. Although if the sawmill does as well as I expect it to, or hope it does anyway, maybe we'll get lucky in that regard. And since we have the gold mine, we kind of didn't want to transition into another type of mining operation right away. Can I pick this log up? Yes, I can. Oh, since we can do this, we need to do tractor jousting. How awesome would that be? Leave the pointy ends on and joust with tractors. No, just me on that one. Yes, I think that would be fantastic.
That sounds like something Sharko would do. Definitely.
Yeah, I wouldn't joust Sharko. He's just unpredictable enough that he would cream us all.
He'd be an expert at it.
He would be. Trying to get like a whole massive log in here. Let's see if I can manage this or not. Probably not, but it won't be for lack of trying. Oh, cut it a little bit too close there. Let's try that. Oh, almost. Cameron Bell, how you doing? Welcome to Harv's World. Happy to have you, bud. Just me playing with my log. There it goes. Okay. We're up to 30,000 wood chips now.
Yeah, that ought to be enough for a while.
Why does that conveyor keep raising up? Not that it really matters that much.
I think it's
I
think it's got a broke sensor in it.
I think if you mine coal, I think you would put it in the exact same place. 100K tree cut challenge. So we'd have to clear this whole map. Alright, well, I will talk to you guys when you get done with that. Oh, but wait a second. They didn't say that we had to do anything with the trees. We just had to cut them. Okay, I'll do that. It's still going to take 7 years, and, you know, it might end up being the longest stream of all time if my internet were brave enough to hold up, but don't count on that happening.
If your internet will hold up. I'm trying to move all the snow over. It's a slow process. We just need a flamethrower. Somebody find us a flamethrower.
A flamethrower would be very helpful. Right now, all I want to do is get some logs cut. I thought you were going to, like, plow the whole lane down through here.
Yeah, I started getting stuck and I didn't have anywhere else to put it. I ran out of places to put the snow.
That's the excuse I always use. I kept getting stuck, so I just went and did something else. And Cameron, yeah, I taught you how to play FS, huh? You must have watched my Ravenport series. A lot of people have learned to play from that, and I'm glad it has done so much good for so many people. Although, you know, I was looking at that today, and it's one of my most viewed series of videos on YouTube. It's also one of the videos that has the most dislikes on it, if you can believe that. But when, you know, it's an exponential thing. The more that people watch something, the more the odds are more that more than likely somebody's not going to find it appealing. But hey, to each their own. I actually, not that I want to get them or anything, but I actually kind of see dislikes as a little bit of a badge of honor. It's part of the gig, man. Just part of the gig. You gotta take the good with the bad. Outstanding. How much money do you have, if you don't mind me asking? You don't, Bradley. Sorry, bud. I can't have people just popping into the stream to chit-chat. It's a production issue as well as a an issue of organization. So I hope you understand. Let's see. I need to pull some of these farther trees in.
Mm-hmm.
I hope my equipment's still running. Of course it's not, because why wouldn't it be? We did some testing on the 1.4 version Rusty, and it seemed to work just fine. There didn't seem to be any additional lag issues or anything. Oh, I hear you, man. No worries. I've been kind of adjusting times, trying to find out what works best for everybody, and just shifted times this week, actually. Bill, yeah, absolutely. Now, this particular skidder here it's modded to add these chains, like you're seeing right here. But there's also a mod on ModHub. It's called the Tajfun, the Tajfun. Why did that not detach? There we go. You can attach it to pretty much any tractor.
As long as it has a PTO and a 3-point.
Right. And use it the exact same way, but once you have the winch mod on your tractor or otherwise, it's just a matter of hitting the right hotkey. So in this case, it's the B button. In this situation, it's very handy since we're so close to our... oh, I forgot I'm in reverse now. Are you stuck?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Nope, now I'm not.
Coming through, brother, coming through. The first 24-hour live stream, I will tell you exactly. Right now, I will tell you that the first 24-hour live stream will happen the day after my funeral. That's the very first 24-hour live stream. Of that, you can be sure.
Not the day of, the day after.
The day after. People will be busy the day of.
Okay. You heard it here first, folks. The day after. Not the day of, the day after.
What in the heck just... Oh, I see. I know what happened. Okay, I get it. Oh, G-Meister, many have tried before you. And they have also failed. Oh, outstanding, Cameron. Thank you. I very much appreciate that very much. How do I change my drive? Control B. That's how what happened. Okay. Now I'm back and forward. That's
Too
right.
many controls in that cab for you, Harv?
I just don't generally switch directions when I'm driving.
Ah,
I'm used to the winch being on the back.
the winch is on the back.
If the water is unfrozen, the tip in is actually technically just at the bottom of that ramp. There's no way to float logs through the river. They would actually just sink to the bottom in the game. There's no genuine floating. Even when you see boats on certain maps, it's done through a little bit of physics trickery, for lack of a better explanation. Most of the boats that you'll see running on maps actually have wheels like a tractor or a car. They're just invisible. But they're driving on the bottom of the lake. That's right, the winch is on the back if I believe it's on the back. I believe many things that are 100% true regardless. Because I say so. Even if they're not. It's like I've got an ex-girlfriend who constantly used to say, like this was her favorite thing to say, perception is reality. If someone perceives something in a specific way, then that's their reality. Like, yeah, that does make a certain amount of sense. If you perceive it to be that way, then that would be your reality. But then you have to stop and go, but is that everybody's reality? And if it's not everybody's reality, then maybe I should rethink my perception. She didn't like that particular aspect of analyzing it. Yeah, I've seen that. Is it a drone or is that the fertilizer drone that you can fly and fertilize? Hey, I got up on top of the oil pipeline. Woohoo!
How'd you get on top of the oil pipeline?
I got mad skills, caveman. Mad skills.
Okay, well,
Or I tipped a tree against it and climbed up the tree.
alright, well, I'm felling trees this way.
I've got this first row taken out completely. I just kept the last tree on this row. It's not pretty, but it is done. Yeah, the fertilizer drone. I've seen that. I never played with it. And you know, there's that crop duster plane that I actually used at the beginning of one of the episodes here. We can't use it in multiplayer, unfortunately. It doesn't work in multiplayer. But it's pretty cool. It's well done. It's a little bit quirky, and I'm not entirely sure how that one works. It's definitely not wheels on the ground, though. Oh, there you go, Sharko. Skills to pay the bills. Well, I hope so. Not paying the bills yet, but I'm trying real hard. It's all good, man. Sometimes in text, things get lost in translation. I'm sure you know what I mean.
Yes, sure do.
No, that's right. There is a helicopter for a helicopter logger, which I do want to try at some point. Anybody who's played Farm Sim has flipped a tractor more times than they care to count. Come on, everybody's done it. It's only the first 10 times it's a real hassle. Then you find super strength and are done with it. Yeah, have you tried that, Mouse? Have you tried the FDR helicopter? Hey, Kevin, how you doing, man? Um, don't watch this. You did not see this happen. It was a ghost in the machine. Four more trees trying to come out. If I don't get skewered first.
Oh, I've got a few trees that I done dropped down this way for you.
Excellent.
Because I found out if I get up kind of close to them,
Yeah.
I can see the stumps after I cut them down. I can remove stumps.
Oh, good.
So I'm thinking if I keep going the way I'm going, we can remove stumps and everything as we go, and not have to worry about it.
Yeah. That's always the best way if we can. I've just been struggling to find them in the ice and snow. But if you're finding them, more power to you. These are just going to make my life difficult. There we go. Trees do make great money, Cameron. Absolutely. Some people don't care for the logging, though. They just want to do farming and animals and stuff like that. But then, you know, that's what Harv always says. It's your game, play it your way. Make your own. I mean, that's the great thing about Farm Sim that some people I don't think understand sometimes is I consider this an absolutely a pure sandbox game. And anybody who doesn't know what a sandbox game is, well, they give you toys to play with and they give you a world to play with them in and say, go make your own fun.
Mm-hmm. That's the best kind of game.
Absolutely. Let's see. Have I done any serious logging? Well, I've cut down 3,500 trees on Wilhelmina Forest. I'd say I'm a rank amateur. I'm coming in behind you. I'm going to start pulling these logs out. Hopefully get them fairly lined up with each other. And I hope they will slide out between these other trees.
Remember, that thing has the remote winch on it, Harv. You just got to remember to bring it with you.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, you remembered it this time. Good for you.
I did. The remote control feeds right back. That's a very good point, Cameron. And yes, that's true. Now the question is, how many logs can I get on this thing?
All of them?
All logs. I'm at a point now where the remote's not going to help me because I have to just pull these as they bunch. Although I've got a runaway log here, I'm not entirely sure why.
Let's say if you want to leave that one and get that one on the next go around, you can.
We shall load no log before it's time. No, it's behaving weird, and I'm going to try to move it just because it's behaving so strangely.
And I'll come through and try to make a couple more passes down this way to move some more of that snow out of the way. So we can continue to do like we were doing with that.
Oh,
You
I
know.
see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, that works. This is going to be one heck of a load of logs. We're going to test the power. You know, I think maybe not.
It's supposed to be a pretty good one. At least that's what they told me when I ordered it.
Well, they're salesmen. Never trust a salesman. They're trying to make their commission. And
Well, I mean, they talked me into that one over the John Deere, even though the John Deere was more expensive.
that's quite the load there. Yeah, glad to hear you're feeling better, Mouse.
I'm glad you are feeling better.
I just slapped the crap out of your truck with these logs, or caveman.
You didn't bust its headlight or the grill. At least it don't look like it from here. So
No, I was just trying to break the rims and tires.
really, we gotta have that to get to move stuff.
It wasn't my fault. These logs are out of control. Maybe I have too many. There's no such thing as too many. Bigger, better, faster, more. There we go. Hey, that remote control thing works pretty well.
It's supposed to.
I hope it's the theme song of America. That's why everybody depends on us. Well, we appreciate you coming in, Cameron. Short time, long time, however much time you can spend with us. We always enjoy having people here with us.
We sure do.
I keep chopping these little baby ends off.
You're cutting the ends off of them.
Accidentally when I'm trying to delimb them. They behave strangely. I can't tell you that I know where these stumps are.
I'll find them. One way or another, I will find them.
Although it worked pretty good going down the row like this. So I'm going to copy you.
All right. You want to know what was weird on my screen?
What's that?
The whole time you were delimbing that tree, you were walking down it with the axe. You were like dragging the axe backwards down the middle of the tree.
Didn't you know I delimb with an axe now and not a chainsaw?
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah, I always use the axe. No, I had the chainsaw.
You'd have gotten mighty fast with an axe there.
When you go to sell the logs at the pond and you carry too much of them, a new one, which one you sell the logs at the pond that the rest of them detaches, do you have? I'm not entirely sure what you're asking there, Bradley. If you could narrow that down just a little bit. I'm trying to read and work at the same time, so you have my apologies, bud, but it's so long and you carried too much of them. A new one. Nope. My bad, but I'm not deciphering that one. Sorry, bud. I don't get your question. I mean, when the first log goes in, it detaches all the logs, so I just have to go back and hook the chain back to them again. That's the only thing that's happening there, if that's what you're asking. Should I be yelling timber every time one of these falls?
It's up to you. They found a stump.
You will be finding stumps. Oh, hey Skip. Glad you were able to get in for a little bit anyway. You only missed the first hour, and actually you really only missed the first 40 minutes because we were down for technical problems for a little bit.
Yes, we sure were.
Make sure the first log you attach is behind the rest. Does it actually function that way? Or is it if one log gets detached, they all get detached?
It's the main log gets detached. So the one that the winch is attached to gets detached. The rest of them get detached.
I see. Well, it happens sometimes. Life goes on.
Told you I'd find the stumps.
You're gonna find
Maybe
a whole bunch of logs here if you're not careful.
Yeah, as I said, you're going to say maybe I ought to back out of your way.
This is not going to be nearly as neatly bunched as the last group was. But that's okay.
Yep, that's okay.
Assuming I can get to it. There we go. One more. A lot of getting in and out. Get in, pull forward, get out. Or, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now can I get him over this mound of snow you built up here? Oh, yeah. This thing says... I don't know, Mouse. I think it will. I would imagine it would. I don't know why it wouldn't. We're not installing any mods that aren't at least semi-realistic, so unfortunately Beck's mods, with one exception, aren't on the server. I do have the... I knew that was going to happen at some point.
Knew
Woo!
what was gonna happen.
I'm riding this cat skidder like a bucking bronco. Yeehaw!
Oh.
Can you come over here with your tractor and push this one log over? Please? Beck's actually made a realistic version of the Lusty Tipper trailers.
I'm on my way with a tractor.
It just broke loose.
It did.
Yep, my Bronco just overcame the log that was being
Difficult.
yes, difficult. That's the word I was looking for. Also known as PITA. But since Harv does try to be at least somewhat family friendly, I'm not going to say I accomplish that all the time, but I try a little bit. What? There we go. This thing is a tank, I have to tell you. Not much is going to stand in its way. Bradley's asking if you can use coal instead of wood chips at this factory. Caveman, he asked you specifically.
Yes, you can, but we didn't mine for the coal because we were mining for gold, so we're just using wood chips. You can actually use the coal, wood chips, or straw. So you do have a little bit of options. We just didn't have any straw saved up, so we had to go with wood chips.
Which, oh, there's a dead tree over here. That will work even better. I'm going to grab another tree to throw into wood chips.
I gotta feed the fire some more.
Well, we've gone through 13,000 liters already.
Dear Lord. Okay,
I mean,
yeah. Let's feed the fire some more.
We still have 17,000 liters, but you want to take a break and help me load this up a little bit?
Yeah, but you just need to buck some of it up.
Oh, my chat is working, Hunter. You have my sincere apologies, bud. I missed you coming in. There was a lot going on, but welcome, Hunter. Glad to have you. I know you are pleased that you can get in on the weekly stream. We are logging our proverbial patooties off here. Hoping against hope that it will at least replace some of our gold mining operation.
A lot of snow.
Not placeable factories. Placeable factories, I mean, global company factories are fine, but the placeable factories packs are only compatible with certain maps that are specifically set up for them. If you try to use those placeable factory mods on any map that hasn't been set up for them, they will keep you from using and purchasing animal pens? I have seen that question pop up in so many. I don't think we can cut at the same time. So I will load, you can cut.
Oh, it doesn't like us both cutting at the same time?
No, because I was trying to cut while you were cutting on the same tree, and it just kept blocking my cut from going through.
Oh. Didn't know that was a thing.
That is the thing. How's it going, Hunter?
Can't throw it very far.
How's school treating you? Is everything getting a little bit back to normal, or is it still a COVID nightmare? Shouldn't be too much longer. You'll be out for summer. We sold the gold, Bradley. Well, so each pan of gold is 10,000 liters. I mean, that's the farm sim measuring system that we have to work with, but it was 10,000 liters. Did we sell 4 of those, Caveman? Yes, we did. We sold
3. 3.
You sure it
We
was
made
only
5 in total. We made 5 in total, and 2 of them we paid back to the investor.
No, we've made 6. Because remember when I sold it, we made over $500,000, and that was on 2 pans. And
That's right.
When you sold
You're
it,
right.
there was 2 pans, and we gave 2 pans to our investors. So the investors are completely paid off. I feel like I just got hit in the shins by a log. Get in there. Go.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to smack you in the shins. You kind of just... You started moving after it was already in the air.
Wow.
That ought to be enough wood chips to hold it. No, maybe
Yeah,
not.
that ended up 2,000 liters of wood chips. Because the factory's still processing all the wood that's in there. Hey, thanks, Mouse. Thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate you being here. Take care, bud.
We might need to go get that little dump truck from over at the mine and bring it over here.
You think?
I think it might be a little bit quicker than this wheel loader for moving wood chips. Not gonna swear to it, but it might be.
Okay, Hunter, you got a new camper too. What's your camper? What camper did you get? I have a log coming in. It's going to go right through the field, boss.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it's angle of trajectory.
Hey, Mark. Mark Lucent, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Well, I hope. As always, I hope it's going well for everyone. Well, since you're in that, you want me to just lop off a section and you can load it with the tractor?
That works for me. Just lob it in half. That should work.
Oh, good. I'm happy to hear that. Looking forward to having you in my community. Absolutely. Hey, Juicy. How you doing, man? We don't usually see you on Wednesdays, Juicy, so it's good of you to drop in, too. Thank you. Things are going as well as can be expected. No vehicles have been harmed in the making of this particular stream, but that's because Sharko couldn't be here with us today. But all in good spirits, we have to give him a hard time. I'm gonna see if I can't use this to push that one log in.
Okay. You're gonna try to push that one in with that. I'm gonna try to double up here then.
Nah, this bloody thing won't get through the snow. Oh, there we go. That got weird in a hurry. There it goes.
Alright. 2 more logs coming in.
Maybe if I can move this thing. There you go.
I don't know. This thing's not liking the snow right now. It's gonna go though. It'll go.
I will try to look and see, Hunter. Yeah, see, we were discussing this and you can't load. Oh. Part of the problem is this thing has snow in its bucket.
Come on.
There you go, just jam it in there. I will try to check it out, Hunter. I will do my best. Let's see where we're at on this sawmill production right now. So we've got 33,000 liters of wood chips, 40,000 liters of longwood, 60,000 liters of split wood, and 52,000 liters of barrels. And we currently have 145,000 liters of logs. No wonder we're going through wood chips so fast.
Yeah, no wonder.
Hey Gary, how you doing, man?
At that rate, I'm gonna have to make sure I've got a clean path out of here to go take a load of this stuff.
Oh man, those barrel pallets are really starting to pile up. How many of those can we get on your truck?
I don't know. I was gonna figure we'd let it run till it's full, then I'll haul a load once it's full.
How do you use the gold mine, or how do you use the gold, Bradley? I mean, we sell the gold for money. That's the end product. So basically what ends up happening is you have to have a gold wash plant, and you mine pay dirt. You take the pay dirt to the gold wash plant. You run the pay dirt through the wash plant, and it creates what's called concentrate. When you have enough concentrate, then you move your concentrate over to, what is that one called?
So I call it a gold room. That's not the actual name for it. It's
let me look.
gold processor. You have
Yeah,
the wash plant, then you have the gold processor.
So yeah, you take it to the gold processor. It turns it into actual gold that you can sell. So it's a 4-step process, 5 if you include loading up your gold and transporting it. If you want to see us mining for gold, Bradley, I would highly recommend going back and watching some of the earlier videos. We are going to get back into the gold mining again, though, as soon as the snow decides to clear up. God only knows when that will be.
From what I understand, it could be another month or two.
Uh-huh. Oh, you're on the bus, Hunter? You kids and your technology, man. Well, we had over 30,000 liters of wood chips built up from the sawmill, so I'm trying to get these transferred over to help this production out.
All right.
4,000 liters at a time, but still. I mean, we can move that little truck over here. It doesn't have a job anywhere else, but I'm not sure it would be any faster.
You don't think so?
Well, let's see. You load 4,000 liters in the truck and drive it over here and tip it in.
That's right. I forgot it's 4,000 liters as well.
I load 4,000 liters in this bucket, move it over and tip it in, so...
Either way, it's 4,000 liters at a time.
Right. We do have that little trailer, but even that doesn't help. I know, Hunter, you've been a very, very dedicated follower of Harv's World for a long, long time. You were one of the first people to start watching when I started streaming. Yeah, we should probably shut the wood chipper off. Yes, it does have an off button. Actually, the interesting thing about the wood chipper is I mean, for those of you who have never used them or don't know, you actually enter it like a vehicle. You would start the engine just like you would on a tractor and then hit B to turn it on. It's not going to make anything quieter though. That sawmill raises a ruckus while it's in operation.
That it sure does.
Grudius Maximus, well, thank you, man. Thank you so much. I'm always happy to have new folks around. Harv's World is welcome and open to everyone. So thank you again for signing up. Really appreciate that. Welcome, Grudius Maximus. And that's a great name, by the way. I love it. I am Groot. Grutius Maximus. You and Nicki Minaj. Yeah, multiplayer's free on PC. Sure it is. Unless you want to host, or unless you want a dedicated server, then you might have to spend some extra money. But to just make a multiplayer game and play with your friends, yeah, it's absolutely free. Now we're getting ahead on wood chips. Give you some time to clear some of that snow out so we can get more trees cut and moved.
I'm working on it. Wish we had a bigger snow blower. Or a flamethrower.
A flamethrower would be good. We need to ask those guys from the road department around here if we could borrow one of their trucks one of these days.
Might have to.
Well, Hunter, we don't run open servers, bud. This isn't an open server that just anybody can join, but it definitely gives you the opportunity to play with others. So, Juicy, the plan is to survive the winter. The gold mine is shut down. We can't do any farming because, gosh, there's at least 2 feet of snow on the ground. So, we need to try to make our money with this wood now as much as we can. We got lucky because we had just enough money to buy this just enough money to buy this sawmill after the snow hit. And so if we didn't have this, we'd be going broke over the winter time. And Gary makes a good point, Shark or Caveman. You can't really use a snowblower in the or a flamethrower in the forest because we kind of need the trees to make our money.
I think we could make it work. Aim it straight down, only get the snow. I think we can make it work.
And the water would be good for the would be good for the trees, right?
Yep.
Well, since you're working on snow blowing, well, we've got an awful lot of dead wood around here, Juicy, and we didn't have any major equipment to work with, so we started out we did 36 pallets of firewood. And so we made just enough money to buy that skidder I was just driving. And with the skidder, that's a good one, okay. We're able to start really cutting and moving trees out. So transitioning away from the firewood, we really got to start moving some pallets here, Caveman.
That full?
Yep.
Only get the full ones.
Well, that sounds good in theory.
And remember, I don't have any straps or places to hook straps once you hit the dovetail part of that trailer.
Hey, Chris, welcome to Harv's World. Thank you. Good to hear. It's been one of my my favorite aspects of Farm Sim is how many people have seen and used my Ravensport tutorials to get started. I love the game, and it's always good to know that I've helped somebody else enjoy something hopefully as much as I do. Although, to be honest, I am a junkie, so and I will own it. I live stream. My schedule is on my channel, just so you know. under About, under the About tab. But I stream every Wednesday and Saturday. And I post videos 4 days a week. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. Now the real problem we're going to have here is that if any one of these productions fills up, the sawmill will shut down. And this wood that I'm moving right now is basically just bloody scrap wood. Hey, you're welcome, Gary. Thank you, Bill. Take care. Appreciate you stopping in for a while. Always good to hear from the crew.
If we get the scrap wood's in the way or something else, worst case scenario, we can just throw it out of the way for now. Right?
That's what I'm doing. It's building up faster than anything else, so I'm just getting these pallets out of the way. Yeah, we've got almost 100,000 liters of this stuff. I mean, it's not worthless. It just doesn't have the value that a lot of the other stuff does.
Okay.
So I'm going to see if I can grab 2 at a time here. I can. The tractor won't move them, but I can. Well, maybe this way. Maybe I can drag 2 out. It's rubber banding on me like crazy. Boing, 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 boing. There we go. The Snow It pack. We've got most of the 82 Studios stuff installed on the server. And God knows we have tried and tested an awful lot of snow equipment to figure out what the heck we were going to do here. Now that's an interesting question, Rusty. And one we're going to answer right now. I don't think these scrap wood pallets would turn into wood chips, though. What do you think, Caveman?
I don't know. Somebody can try throw one in the chipper if they want.
That's what I'm doing right now. Anybody want to give me odds on whether this works or not?
50-50?
Oh, the wood chipper has to be turned on, though.
Yep, wood chipper has to be turned on.
Oh, wrong vehicle. I don't see it doing anything. Nope, it's just a pallet sitting on top of a wood chipper.
No, it was worth a try.
It was worth a try. Now I'm going to end up wrecking the wood chipper. There we go. Nope. Not going to work. That was a very good thought, though. We will move and sell these at some point. Right now, we just need to get them out of the way.
Yep.
It's too bad that we can't... Well, what would have to happen, Gary, is the pallet would have to start emptying itself. And so keeping it up. The pallets on Global Company, some don't work the same. It's almost like, you know, have you ever emptied a pallet of seed into a seeder? One of those big bags? it's real. The global company pallets, even though they look like wood bundles like this, actually work more like seed bags filling into a cedar. So I get what you're saying, and it does make sense, but these don't work the same way as other pallets do. It's not like the chipper would have, grabbed the pallet and started chewing the pallet up. Although that would be pretty cool too.
Yes, it would be.
Bradley is giving you a compliment about catching up the other night, Caveman. He said,
Catching up.
"Hey, Caveman, I loved to catching up the other night. Thank you."
Oh, you're welcome.
You guys were chatting or something?
Yeah, we chatted for a few minutes.
Yeah, cool. Come on, tractor.
I got some more logs down.
Well, it's up to you. If you want to tow logs out, be my guest. If you'd rather come over and load pallets, be my guest. I'm good either way. In a manner of speaking.
Okay. Right now, I was gonna start working on clearing the snow the other direction to kind of push it all out of the roadway so we can actually get in and out of here.
Check and see how much lumber we still have in production. It seems like it's cranking through it pretty good. Alright, take care, Rusty. Thanks for dropping in, man. Always a pleasure to see you here.
Oh, logs. 23,000, or no, 32,000 liters. Longwood is almost full.
We've only got 30. We might want to get... If you can tow that load of logs in and then start clearing snow again, that would probably be the best choice, because 32,000 liters is a pretty low amount.
Alright.
Just a little bit ago, we had 150,000. That would be about the time I started transferring wood chips.
Alright, boss man.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
This skidder just does not seem to care.
I need to move your truck. I did it wrong.
What did you do wrong?
I got too close to these barrels.
Oh.
There are wood production places, Bradley, that make pallets, but this is not one of them. Here we do longboards and barrels, apparently. I think I'm still too close, but I'll deal with it. Now I would expect these barrels not to be that heavy. They're still plenty heavy though.
I was gonna say, don't let it fool you.
I won't be fooled again.
Anybody know the name of that band? sings that song?
I'm impressed that you know the song, being the youngster that you are. Andrew says
Yep.
who?
Exactly. The
Exactly.
Who. Um, it was they did the theme song to, was it CSI?
Who are you?
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know. I mean, I've never been around or worked in the logging industry, Juicy, so I don't know for sure what their value is in the U.S. as far as pallets of wood go. I mean, playing on this map, they've got a pretty significant value, but if you're asking like real life, no, Chris, this map is not in Mod Hub, but if you'd like a link to it, I've posted some information in the video description that could help you out.
Okay. Logs have been moved.
Oh, Gary's got a follow-up question to your question, Caveman. He wants to know the actual name of the song.
Oh, I don't know the name of the song. I'm sorry, I don't know the name of the song.
I'm really missing Sharko right now, by the way,
You and me both.
because he would have this bloody trailer loaded already.
He would have had that trailer loaded 30 minutes ago. What are you talking about?
$13 per Euro pallet. And what's the definition of a Euro pallet? It is a great map. Do not go lightly into this map. Actually, we're on version 2.3. They have released an updated version 2.4 that has a lot more on it than this one does. So beware, what we're doing might not match up with what you end up seeing on your version of the map. 2.4 is a lot more fleshed out, I think. And I almost wish sometimes we would have waited for 2.4, but the timing was off, so we had to get started on this version. I don't regret it though. It's going to be a lot of fun, but this is one of the biggest maps I have ever seen. It's absolutely massive. And this is just one of about 10 different operations you can do on this map. And yes,
Oh, yeah.
everybody gets to see exactly how poor Harv's loading skills are right now. That is very true, Bradley. There is included with the map an auto load trailer just for this sort of thing. Caveman.
What?
I keep bringing up the concept of the auto load trailer, and Caveman keeps poo-pooing it. He likes a different trailer. He doesn't want the auto load trailer.
Oh, we were supposed to be doing semi-realistic. Auto load's not semi-realistic at all.
We are doing semi. See, the key part of that is semi. Semi-realistic. Because loading takes a long time, and people generally don't want to sit and watch me making a fool out of myself with this this stupid loader for half an hour.
I'm sure there's at least one person out there enjoying watching you load it.
Watching me suffer through the loading process.
I'm sure there's at least one person enjoying it right now.
Well, I'm semi-realistically using super strength when I feel the need. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, almost perfectly balanced. Look at that. That's right, Mark. Auto loaders are real. They're called back your truck up to a loading dock and let somebody else load it for you. And then it's like magically your truck has been loaded. No, no, Bradley. I just need to do it the right way. I'm trying to do too much at once. That's the honest truth of it. I'm just trying to do too much all at once. Picking up far too much. That's all. See, that's why I'm missing Sharko. I need Sharko here so I can go, Sharko, load my trailer. Because he is actually, he,
Really good at it.
you know, I'll talk smack every now and then about having mad skills and stuff. But Sharko, when it comes to loaders and stuff like that, I've never seen anybody do it better. Which is why he runs the excavator when we're doing our mining operation. And I take it you don't want these long pallets loaded sideways either, caveman.
I don't care how you load them.
Well, they're going to hang over either side if I load them this way.
I was gonna say, I probably would have loaded them first and then put the barrels on top of them.
It's the first time. Give me a break.
Because that barrel is like behind that rear axle. I don't think I have any strap points.
Well, trust me, there's plenty of room. If you've seen the loading job that I've done on this, there's plenty of room. Really?
Okay. Did you freeze?
No, I'm here.
Yeah, because I froze.
It's telling me you left the server, but I can still hear you, which means I've still got connection.
I got game is paused.
Gold and coal is specific to this map, G-Meister. There are other maps that have industries on them also. PV County is one that has those types of industries on it. I don't know if that's a full pallet or not. It is. And there's another map, I can't remember the name of it. It's a 64 times map that just came out. That has a lot of industries on it too. And it looks like we've lost Caveman for some reason. Did you completely drop off now, Caveman?
Yeah, it said game paused and then my game decided to crash.
Okay.
Your server is still up, so I'm gonna try and come back in.
Yeah, I've got all my connectivity, so there's no problem with that at the moment, thank God. I was afraid I'd just lost it all again.
It's on my end for a change.
It's on
That
your
hasn't
end.
happened in a while.
That's the one, and you're the one who was telling me about that, Andrew, that Max was, Yeah, this is a good tractor. This is a mod hub, actually. The white field boss.
Mm-hmm. And that new Deutz Alice that just came out is pretty nice, too.
Nicer than the one we started with, apparently.
Yes, a lot nicer than the one we started with.
You know, we play so many maps and I do so many different things for videos and whatnot. Finding a map that has unique features. Is kind of important to me now. You know, playing a vanilla FS19 map isn't really terribly appealing anymore, just simply because been there, done that, got the t-shirt so many times. So anytime there's new fruits, you know, new crops, new animals, um, you know, for a long time, and I will still argue this to some degree, but you know, this is farm sim, it's not mining sim. And I held off on the mining aspect of it, but you know, you do need different activities sometimes to just break up the monotony, keep the game fresh and interesting, that kind of thing.
You stack them on top of the other pallets.
I can try. I make no
Is that?
promises.
I was gonna say because I'm out of straps. All right, you drop it right there and push it forward. Mm-hmm. Push it, push it, push it just a little bit more. A little bit more.
More?
Yeah, just a little bit.
I think it's gonna... Oh, maybe not. Yeah, there we go.
There it goes. There it goes.
So you want another one loaded like that?
Yes.
I'm running into that glitchiness with my controller again.
You want me to load it? You're glitching too bad?
I think I can get one more. It's not as bad as it is on like the excavator or anything, but it's still not being great.
Okay. Oh, and I don't know what it is, but that John Deere, I can't move it now.
Oh, the tractor won't move?
Yeah, I can't move the John Deere tractor.
See if the game kicked you off of our farm or something. Did you do that?
No, because I can move everything else.
Okay.
It's just the John Deere. It's probably like the whole, you know, moonwalking scenario, but with a tractor this time.
So Mark, see, the question that you're asking is interesting because if we were asking Sharko to deliver the load like this, it would be very risky. And the odds are
Right.
it would probably never survive the trip. Hang on, I'm going to push that forward a little bit.
Yep.
With Caveman driving it, I'm pretty sure he can
A little
get
bit
there
more.
safely. More?
Yeah, it's a little bit off. There you go, right there.
I want to adjust those barrel pallets before you strap them down, though. Because we can get one more on there. And in all fairness, Sharko is, you know, he's a great guy, and he lets us pick on him a little bit from time to time, so we appreciate that about him. That's right, I'm gonna manhandle these barrels. I'm gonna try. Need that pallet out of my way. Oh, I see what the problem is. This trailer has these little stud... No, that's not what it is. Never mind. It's too snug. I can't get it. Can't get it on there. We loaded the boards and then the barrels won't go on now. Like there's a gap here that we could fill, but it doesn't want to because it's just too tight.
Oh, you're right there. Okay.
Take care, Groot. Thanks for stopping in, bud. Alright, well, you're getting one pallet of barrels up on top. This trailer is actually designed for that, Gary, which I will show you real quick. We probably should have done this to begin with. It's got extendable sides on it so that if you need the extra width, you can actually get it out of this trailer. That's an interesting load.
Have to do some,
yeah, we're gonna have to rearrange.
Here.
But guys, 2 hours is our witching hour. We're right there at that. I want to thank everybody for stopping in and enjoying the stream this afternoon. It's actually been a very, very good stream, and I very, very much appreciate everybody stopping in. I hope you enjoyed it. We've had a good time. I actually forgot how tired I was, which is a great thing. You've all made this a really, really good stream. So I think that's going to do it for this afternoon in the Yukon River Valley. We're probably going to go sell off some of this wood and see if we can make any money off this sawmill, but we'll have to let you know what happens to that next time. So, with that said, say goodbye, caveman.
Goodbye.
As always, we very much appreciate you coming along for the ride. And until next time, take care.